finished earlier that time as well. Right, I think we need to alter the Saturn's positioning. Now we're getting their sound. Come on, you can do it, Saturn. We believe in you. Cause it's like when I was playing Shenmue on Dreamcast and the Dreamcast was dying. Come on, baby, hold together. Right, we've got sound. It looks like it's going to load. I've got confidence in this one. This one feels good. One thing I have learned about the Saturn, the longer it's on, the better it works. It's probably been off for a while. Come on, Saturn. You can do it. We believe in you. Oh, going a bit funny there. Go on, bro. Nice. Shitload of bombs on the track there. Maybe not. We'll just fucking reset until we get one. It'd be nice to just get one before it dies, wouldn't it? Nice little swung song. I remember when I reviewed Street Race, I was getting footage off the Saturn. That was like 2015, so it was like 9 years ago. Yeah, it was doing this. It was doing stuff like that then. So fuck knows. It's like I thought that was its final outing last time we played Street Racer on it. Maybe that's what killed it off. It can't handle the power of Street Racer. It was too ambitious. Come on, Saturn, you can do this. We believe in you. Come on. Got some surplus of turbos this time around. Still slower than the first time, but never mind. 152. We only need one. We only need to get across the line one. Dirt crash Saturn. We believe. We believe. Do we believe? We believe. Oh. Unless it's the disc. Might have to buy another copy. I did used to have Street Racer in the big box. That's the point. There's a PC version, isn't there? I wonder what that's like. Is that more SNES? Is it more like the SNES version? Hell yeah. Straight into the bomb. Spin down, god damn it. Come on, Saturn, dirt crash. You've got this, Saturn. We believe. Well, I might get one across the line. All we gotta do is not have a crash during this race. Come on, Sega Saturn. You can do it. We believe. We believe. Maybe this is why no one's posted a run on the Saturn bird, because they're all knackered. They're all foot. Straight into the fucking dynamite. Never mind. Put that one up as well. Woo! Felt the breeze on that. No. Calm down with that shit. $13.7. Slag. The bigger screen gets better. I'm doing Saturn version, bro. I've got my Saturn working. But it's been crashing like fuck. But that's the first run. That is the only one anyone's ever done. So well record, I guess. Hell yeah. It's crashed like 3 times trying to do that, bro. But I think it's alright. I think it's sorted itself out now. It's weird, like the longer I leave my Saturn on, the better it works. But yeah, I had to, because it's like that, I had to bung it all to the end. But I think it looks alright, doesn't it? I think this is just my real estate now. I need to stop doing it over the top as well. It didn't occur to me I could put my flirty shit on top of the splits. But yeah, we should. I think we should strive for a sub 13. Like a 13XX would be a decentish time for. Obviously, it's PAL, so I think 13 would work. Although PS1 console is much bigger, I generally prefer playing Saturn these days. Yeah, I get the same vibe, man. Did you have a Saturn back in day or what? Because I was PlayStation back in the day, but I always used to fucking be proper jelly of like some of the stuff that was on Saturn. I was like this version of Street Racer as well. I coveted that. I was like, is that fucking better? For the longest time I was real cocky about it. I was like, yeah, fucking Street Racer. But yeah, no one had a Saturn back in the day. I saw more Jaguars than Saturns. I mean, that is true. Yeah, because well, the only time I actually ever saw Jaguar was in Comet or Currys or one of them on display. But oh, I had a Saturn. My mate, one of my mates growing up who lived across the way from me, Danny, he had one. Because I remember playing Resident Evil. I never saw it because we weren't allowed in his house. But when I was playing Resident Evil, I was like, oh yeah, I've got that. And I was like, on what? And it was like, oh, Saturn. I was like, no way, bro. It's mad that someone else was just playing the Sega Saturn version. Yeah, it was like, oh, you've got director's cut. I was like, yeah, boy. I'm trying to think if I actually ever saw anyone have a Saturn back in the day. Like in... I suppose... No, I wouldn't have been hanging around with him at the time when he had one. That's like after the fact. Yeah, I feel sorry for Saturn owners. Everyone talking about PS1 N64. Yeah, because you'd have pulled the trigger on one right round about 97, just as they were dying, and then you'd have been stuck with it all the way up until the next generation, wouldn't you? Like, you know what? I don't think actually in its entirety. Nah, there must have been someone with one that we played on, because I remember playing some of the games. It might have been Mate Dave, I don't know. But I do remember him having a CDI. I played Merv Phillips CDI in the 90s than I did Sega Saturn. How was about that? Because my mate's man bought one from someone in pub. About 90. Probably played into. Yeah, I mean, I imagine I probably played like demo units and stuff. Oh no, there we go. I remember now. When I was in school, someone brought one in. I went to a boarding school. Obviously, so you stayed over in the dormitories. And I'm not posh. I'm misbehaved. Different type of boarding school. More like kid prison. Anyways. So I was in kid prison. Yeah. Tom brought one in. He had a good selection of games for it as well. He had Command and Conquer, Pandemonium, Discworld 1, Wipeout. Maybe I think he might have had WWF in your house as well. But yeah, he brought a Dreamcast into school. That guy as well. He had all the consoles, mate. Braver man than me bringing them into that fucking school, I'll tell you that much. I mean, everyone had like N64s and PS1s kicking about, but I wouldn't have brought a Dreamcast in when they were that new. It was literally when they were out. First time I played Sonic Adventure was sat in someone's bed space. Didn't even have rooms, it was just a bed space. Yeah, playing that on some shit 13-inch TV. But yeah, that's probably predominantly my biggest score on a Saturn back in the day. Obviously, I still bought like mixed format magazines. Sometimes I still bought Mean Machine Sega deep in just because I wanted to see what was the crack. Like, I remember my dad being like, "What are you buying that for? You haven't even got like the new Sega now." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, but I kind of want it." So yeah, but it didn't seem that bad back in the day. It didn't seem that bad. This is the pain in the ass about this run though, is I've got to fucking reset it every time. Right. So we've got some splits locked in. Let's see if we can beat these. Then I'll submit my Jank PAL run to the birds for my Easy Wild record. Hell yeah. Do you reckon this is how we should keep it from now on then, any old games? More game real estate. Less me and Jav, more game. But yeah, you know. The only time I ever saw Panasonic 3D was in the wild. It was 25 quid in about 2010. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll keep it like this then. Hell yeah. Dancing Leon. He's an emote now anyways. He's been relegated to emote status. I did do a lot of yeah, I made a bunch of Street Racer emotes for y'all. Hell yeah. They just follower ones, so you get them automatically anyway. Dancing Leon's in me subs. There he is. Yeah. dance. Oh, obviously I've got my Thrift Bites logo now as well. That's quite cool. Hell yeah. I never had a logo before. All my shit's just been fonts. It kind of reminds me of like an ident from the 90s. That I expect to hear the Channel 4 music as it's spinning around. Just need a Japanese nap. Yeah, it's on the list of things to do, bro. I figure once this one actually dies, because it is on its way out. Once it dies, I'll invest and I'll get a 60